And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Happy Monday. What better way to start the week than to celebrate the end of Monday with a live stream? Zane's going to mute his side. There he goes. All right, I'm in. We're ready. Where's Drew? And we start, then we play. Let's get a game.
And we win. And we win.
And we win. And we win. Yeah,
we
the
Teemo
mid experiment continues. We got a win. All right, Drew's going to support.
Play to win.
We're ready. We're ready. I realized that I played all of last week's games on the wrong runes too, Drew.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean it's not the end of the world. I played Airy instead of Dark Harvest. So it still works. It still works. But it's just not what I
Works is relative.
Yeah, well, listen. I'm going to mute you here because I'm getting echo. There you go. All right. How we doing, Zane? I haven't talked to you in a bit. I just saw Drew, so.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. Yeah? What's the plan? How was your weekend?
You having Chinese too?
Our weekend was
having sushi.
Was uneventful.
Uneventful?
Yeah.
How come?
They had to put out any fires this weekend. No, I mean, not even. It's never our fires like this. It's family. So everything was good.
Family fires.
Yeah, people have they have these perceived crises, and they call on me to help them get out of a little stress or whatever.
What does a crisis stand for?
CRI. I don't have an acronym for that.
You don't have a framework for crisis?
Wow,
that is actually shocking.
Because everyone is different. I just deal with them accordingly. Sometimes I have to just listen. Sometimes I have to just, tough love.
But that's wearing their skin. That's anything. Crisis. Wow. Crisis definitely needs a framework, Zane. I can't believe.
But it's their perceived crisis. It's not really a crisis, but to them it is.
Okay, you can't. Perceived doesn't work because there's no P in crisis.
I like that. There's no P in crisis. And there's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball? Is that a thing?
Drew, right? Right, Drew?
Why is there no crying in baseball?
It's an inside joke that I don't know.
That's in that movie with Dan Aykroyd and the three ladies playing baseball.
Dan Aykroyd played baseball?
No, he's in a movie where he's the coach, and he's coaching these three ladies. And he says, "There's no crying in baseball."
League of Their Own?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
That was Tom Hanks. That was not Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, okay, Tom Hanks.
All right.
But Gina, what's her name?
Davis, Gina Davis.
Exactly, yeah. So there's no crying in baseball.
All right. I'm seeing the chat. I've seen people. What's happening in the chat?
It just popped up. They just came in.
Welcome aboard, everybody.
This is good. Olivia hopped in. No, it's Tom Hanks.
Oh,
thank you, Olivia.
Olivia Gibbs in the house. She's back to spread love.
In the house. Dave says hello. Olivia says hi, y'all.
But
Corey Reed's in the house. Hey, team. Good to see you. Corey Reed, thank you so much.
Corey Reed got a lot of love on the stream last time when he wasn't here.
And Olivia says, hey, fam. And then we have Feet Sniffer. Yeah, actually just, okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, okay. And then Ruben Cabarrus in the house.
All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
I'm going to have to make sure I screen some of these questions now.
Why not? Feet Sniffer's got some good questions. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Feet Sniffer says, hi, no matter what happens, never give up. Bad advice. Does it make sense to give up sometimes? Oh, Evan's got a unique question on us.
I have a unique question or a unique answer?
Well, a unique answer, but there are things you should give up. But Evan's got a really unique answer.
Say it again. What was the question?
The question is...
Feet Sniffer. See, I told you Feet Sniffer had some good questions, and you were already discounting Feet Sniffer.
Okay.
Everybody should change their name today to something controversial just to mess with Zan.
I'm trying to protect the stream, man. Come on now. You know, I'm trying to protect the stream and okay, all right. Yeah, do what Evan says, guys. Go for it.
Okay, what was the question again from Feet Sniffer? When to
Okay.
quit?
Okay, I've got some good answers for that. I'm trying to come up with my answers. I got some good answers.
Okay, but what was the question, Zan? You can
Okay,
answer while I'm.
the question is this.
Mhm.
Hi, okay, is no matter what happens, never give up. Bad advice. Does it make sense to give up sometimes? And my answer is yes. But before I never would have said that until I listened to
Yes, it's bad advice.
No, like it's good to give up on things. I never would have had that point of view until I heard Evan's answer. But then I've kind of added my own stuff too, like things to give up on. But and a couple of these are my own things I have to give up on. So
Okay. You quit when you don't love it anymore.
see,
That's it. If you love it and you quit, you'll regret it your entire life that you quit when you could have given it more, you could have gone an extra step. You know you had more in you and you just quit. You will regret that decision your entire life. But if you don't love it, I think there's things that people should have quit on and they stay in for too long. They stay in businesses too long, they stay in relationships too long. Yeah, they just stay in things way too long because they're worried about quitting and how that makes them be perceived and what that means about them if they quit on something. But really, you feel a lot better when you are able to move on. I was talking to an entrepreneur today who is basically moving on from his business because he feels that he's a little bit trapped by what he's doing. Doesn't love it anymore. 7 years in it, and now needs to find his feet again and do something that he really enjoys. He felt just kind of constricted by just doing what the clients wanted instead of what he wanted. He's moving on from his relationship with his wife. That was even longer.
wow.
Yeah, and just it was sucking. Both of them was sucking him dry. It was like he kept giving and giving more to something that wasn't giving back in either case. And so he finally decided to make the shift. Like, I mean, it feels crappy right now, but dude, you're set up for a huge win. And I think people should quit on things more often if you don't love it. But if you do love it, a lot of people quit on it because they haven't seen results yet. If you quit on that, just imagine somebody else goes off and makes millions off of your idea, air quotes, your idea. You're going to regret that your whole life.
See? So Drew may have an answer, but I give you my answer. It's different. It's a different take or different angle. So
Different angle.
my answer is don't let the praise go to your head and don't let the criticism go to your heart. Okay, that's just my little quote. Okay, so here's 10 things I think you should give up on. So we saying quit or give up because you said, does it make sense to give up sometimes? 10 things to give up on. Number 1, excuses. Number 2, self-doubt. Number 3, fear of failure. Number 4, procrastination. Number 5 is a big one for me. Give up people pleasing. Number 6, fear of success. Number 7, negative thinking. Number 8, negative self-talks and judgment. Number 9, judgment of others. And number 10, negative people in your circle. Kick them out. Don't try to square the circle with negative people. Okay. So, Drew, you have anything for him?
For who? What's the name again?
Ruben Cabrera.
No.
What's that?
That's not who asked
Oh,
the
no.
question.
Feet, Mr. Feet.
Feet sniffer. I think.
I think you covered the basis.
I'm
Okay.
very excited that Feet Sniffer had a good question.
Ruben Cabrera says, "How's it going? Hi, Evan. I want to create a course
Okay.
where I teach people to cook Mexican food, but I also want to inspire people to take action on their dreams. Any ideas or tips on how to mix both?" Great question.
you pair the course, the cooking, as an example of somebody taking action momentum in their life. I've got a business that's not that far off, teaching people how to dance salsa. Right? You're teaching people how to cook salsa. I'm teaching people how to dance salsa. I guess you don't cook salsa, you're mixing salsa. But people who come and take a dance class, their goal is not to be the best dancer in the world. Their goal is to get more confidence, to take on something new, to try on a new challenge. That they come in feeling like they want some hope and momentum in their life. Same thing when you've seen it. If you've helped somebody learn to cook, it's not just about the ability to cook. You've given them a new skill that then bleeds into their entire life. Suddenly, they're more confident in their relationships, in their business, in how they show up. They stay consistent on the other goals that they have for themselves. And you've seen it. So the key thing is, this is why in Built to Serve, the whole last section is about how to actually take action, because you can give the recipes. You can tell them what to do. You can tell them what quantities of everything that they need to buy, right? You can tell them what to do. It doesn't mean they're actually going to go take action. So what do you need to do to shift somebody from having all the information, which is the recipes, having the desire, which is why they found you in the first place, to then actually doing it? Like, what's missing? Is it
coaching?
Well, it could be coaching. It could be community. It could be, your guidance or belief or encouragement to them, right? It could be you sending Instagram DMs, video to their account saying, hey, I want to see you do this. Please share it, right? To actually get them to take action. And by them taking action on this, it enables them to start taking action on everything else. They'll just naturally do it, because once you get momentum on one area of your life, it bleeds over to every area of your life.
Great answer. Okay, I have a confession.
Ooh, I like this. Story time was in. Let's go.
Before I came on this stream, I didn't feel like being here. I was just tired. I really was. I just want to go lay down.
Didn't have the typical energy that we're used to, Zan. But
yeah, I was really tired, right? And since I've been here, I got more energy now.
How come you were so tired?
I don't know, man. I was just tired. All
right.
I think I stayed up too late last night. I was just tired. Then I woke up so early. I don't know. I just was tired today. I hit the, I had extra energy for my coaching sessions. That's the main thing, show up for that. But then, I had a break between our last coaching session here, and I was just like, I just want to lay down, relax, take it easy. But since I've been on here, I feel people really do give me energy. They really do give me energy. So, Posh Notions is in the house. What's up, Bonnie?
Hey, Bonnie. How's your mom?
Yeah, how's your mom?
How'd the surgery go? Actually, Zan was just talking about that before the stream. He was like, hey, I wonder if Bonnie's going to show up. We should make sure we ask her about her mom. So you're in our thoughts.
Yep. She says, hiya, everyone. Happy Monday. And then she says, I have a great question today. I think so. Okay.
All right.
What's the question? Like, how's the lipid thingy, Zan? My wife uses it more than me. I just tried it out over the weekend, and she's been using it the whole week. And I'm actually setting my exercise schedule this week so I can start being on it on a regular basis. So gotta get used to it. So, and then I found out today they just it's kind of weird though, but they just reopened our gym where you can go in without a mask, because it doesn't make sense to go there. You have to wear a mask and be on the elliptical. So it's like, okay. So we had suspended our account, and now they just open it up. I'm still gonna give it a couple of months, because it's still kind of weird to be in there with all those whatever.
All right.
So yeah, it's coming. I'll let you know in about a week how sore I am.
Good. Hope you're very sore. We like it.
I just got to make sure I stretch. Okay, so Morbius is in the house. Okay, Olivia says Evan agreed. So whatever that was about, Olivia agreed. Let me slide through these real quick and welcome some people, and then come back up to you, Morbius. Morbius is in the house.
Morbius, welcome back, man. Always good to have you.
Stella Blythe is in the house. Blaze and
Stella
Mr.
Blaiz. All right, welcome.
Blaze. Okay, so let's scroll back up. Take care of Morbius. Oh, this is good. I think this is good news. Okay, so Morbius says, so they offer me to get hired through the agency, which may cost lesser hourly pay rate compared to if I were hired directly. Well, you got to start somewhere. It's a start, right, Morbius? Because before you're not working, and now you're working through the agency. You know, it's a start.
Was that a question? Should he take it? What?
Yeah, is that? Yeah, are you saying asking us should you take it? But the answer is yes. Start working. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, is that a question, Morbius?
Like, because when you're starting off with something that there's marketing, and so they're taking away the marketing for you. You don't have any marketing to do, right? They're just making the introductions for you, so that speeds your. You're losing a percentage of your business, but just like a lot of times, if you're doing referrals for people will ask for a cut. Mm-hmm. So ultimately, it may not be where you want to go, but if it helps, one, make you money, and two, gets you clients, so you can start building up your reputation, go for it.
I think it's only fair. You just got to work out the percentages, but I think it's only fair. So Stella Blaze says, this goes back to the other question that Mr. Feet had. But what if the difficulty is still part of it and you quit? Exactly my point.
What is the?
What if the difficulty is still part of it and you quit? Exactly my point.
It's going to be difficult, of course. If it was easy, then you would just do the work. The whole point is that it's difficult. That's why you feel like quitting. Like if it's your dream, but it's difficult, that's when you want to quit and give up. If it's your dream and it's easy, you're going to go and do the work, right? Because it's easy. You're getting results. It's only when it is difficult that you run into these problems. But, newsflash, there's going to be lots of things that are difficult to actually make your dream happen. On the path to your dream happening, there's going to be tons of difficulties. That's what tests you. That's where your commitment will come from I have to get this done. This means so much to me. I need to make this happen. That's where it happens.
Drew, was getting your engineering degree easy for you or difficult?
I wasn't sure if Drew was hyper-focused and wasn't going to answer.
I guess it easy in the eye of the beholder. I can't say that it was like for me, it wasn't necessarily as big of a challenge as it would have been for like my wife to get an engineering degree.
Or me,
who is not exactly. It really just boils down to like for me, the ease factor was more a function of like it was something that I was interested in.
Yeah, and listen, it's not Drew's dream to be an engineer. Maybe it was at the time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Serious music.
Evan, you're going to like this question.
Okay, who's it by?
Mr. Feet.
Oh, my goodness. Smelly Feet? Oh. No, I Smell Feet? Oh, no, I forget his name now.
If you were to start from scratch as an 18-year-old, which field would you dive into and what would you do to reach the success you are at today?
The field I would dive into is the one that I'm passionate about and connected to and want to go do the work. The biggest problem that not just 18-year-olds, but people who are starting the business on is asking that question of what field should I get into, because whatever the answer is, for me, is not going to be the answer for you. You have to find the thing that you love doing and then combine that with something you can do to bring value to other people. That's it. That's how you win. You can win in every industry.
Okay, Miss Olivia has a...
Woo! Let's go, Olivia.
I don't know if it's a question, but it's a quote.
A quote.
But it makes you think.
Okay, I like it.
She got a twist on an old quote. Teach a man to fish.
All right.
But you can serve, and they won't until it's important to them.
Okay. I'm not sure I got it, but I'm also playing.
Okay. So Ruben says, awesome, Evan. Thanks, Team Believe. Posh, here we go. Mom is great. She had this surgery a few hours ago. Wow.
Oh, wow.
No cancer. Woohoo.
Nice. Good job. That's awesome.
There was an infection. They cut it out, and she's in recovery now. Thank you for asking.
Nice, nice. Are you allowed to go in? Can you see her, or is there big restrictions on what you can do?
And Olivia is so nice. She said, at Posh, praying for you and your mom. That's very nice. And Corey says, glad your mom made it through okay, and hope you're feeling well yourself.
Lots of love. Lots of love.
And then Posh says she has a bike coming this Thursday. Exercise bike. Let's go. All right.
Oh, a bike.
She has a bike coming this Thursday.
Oh, that's cool. I thought it was fight, like a fight. All right.
Bike. BIKE.
Yeah. Got it.
Bike.
That's awesome.
So whether it's an exercise bike or a bike to start riding around the neighborhood, whatever, it's still good.
Yep.
And Posh says, so my question. I was challenged to come up with 20 ways to leverage the more than 60 2-minute drill t-shirts I'm sending to the cast, crew, and winners. Any ideas? I'm already creating specialty.
Sorry, that was a little stressful, but we did it.
Why was that stressful?
Listen, I don't like to have to roam and save my bot lane when they're making big mistakes, but
what do you mean it was a big mistake? We had jungle and both bot laners like collapsing on their team. I don't want to hear this.
It was amazing. Not just like messing with Drew every now and then, but it was stressful. Okay, what was the question again, Zan? This is Posh, right? I want to make sure we give a good answer for Bonnie.
Yeah, you know what? Nightbot just timed her out, so let me see.
Maybe too many emojis.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a way to. And Morbius, I know you said I missed your message before, but I read the first one I saw. So you have to go back and retype the first one in to connect with that first one I read, because I only see 2 up there. So let me see if I can. Okay, here we go. I can read it again because it's deleted. So my question is, I was challenged to come up with 20 ways to leverage the more than 60 2-minute drill t-shirts I'm sending to the cast, crew, and winners. Any ideas? I'm already creating specialty.
Okay, there's still something about the question that I'm not quite getting. Okay, so she.
Okay, here, let me read some more. There's some more because Nightbot kind of deleted a lot of her stuff. So I'm already creating specialty packaging and handwritten notes to each recipient with a request to leave a Facebook review.
Okay, who is it going to?
Yeah, we don't know who. Let me see.
Is this there was a conversation about somebody making products for like a really big event?
Not today on here, right?
No, not today. This was
that was Jennifer who was making jewelry for the Oscars or Grammys.
Oh
or
yeah. Okay, never mind.
I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was what we were talking about or if we were talking about something else. So.
Okay, Bicycle Public. Yeah, Nightbot timed her out.
Can you not and look?
Emojis is she got more than 2 emojis. Yeah, they're gonna time you out every single time. No, I can't see her. The boys have hit the pox, so I have to stay away. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can catch some of these things that's timed out. African girls in the house. Dab on this is in the house.
But Dab on this is back.
Gabe Itch is in the house. Gabe Itch.
Okay, welcome.
Morbius, I know you got to retype in your question, Morbius. But Corey says, I think he's talking to Morbius. Olivia is talking to Morbius. Take it. I took a chance, and within 6 months, I hit backing, and in less than a year, double my income. Foot in the door. Yeah, you got to make progress. You got to get in where you fit in. Gabe, it says, how many American... hold on, let me see. Make sure I'm not skipping nobody. Um, Let me see what Gabe is trying to say. I'm American, Gabe, so you got to be nice to us.
What?
Okay. I don't know if that's a joke or what. Okay. Whatever. Gabe Itch wants to know how many Americans does it take to change a light bulb? And he says none. They just hold a bulb near the socket in the air, expecting the world to evolve around them. Gabe, do you have a question for Evan?
I'm surprised Zan read that. That's usually very against Zan's terms of policy.
I know. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. So, Gabe, do you have a question for Evan? I mean, I want shut up, Zan. Don't say nothing. No comments. Okay.
I don't think that's actually how it works, but
Olivia says, "All right, Gabe, don't stereotype. We each have our own issues." That's Olivia. I'm not saying. Olivia said it. We love you, Olivia. I didn't say it. Okay. All right.
To me, it sounded like more of an outsourcing joke, but they didn't go that direction with it.
Well, it's just yeah. I'm not gonna keep going, Zan. Keep going. Shut up.
Any other questions?
Sweet. This is Corey Reed says, "Sweet. I actually thought of you at my dentist appointment the other day. Oh, Posh Notions. So this is Corey speaking of Posh.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I actually thought of you at my dentist appointment the other day. I get anxious about needles, but I was actually more anxious than I expected to be."
All right. Okay. Is that part of your Unstoppable campaign? Is to be great at the dentist?
And she says to Corey, "It's all about perspective." It's so true. Okay, so let me see. She said they won't seek or fish. So let me go back up to what she said earlier and see if that and plug that in and see if it makes sense.
Okay.
So she was saying earlier about teach a man to fish, but you can serve and they won't until it's important to them. Okay, so she said, let me see. She said they won't seek or fish. So let me see. Let's tie this together. Teach a man to fish, but you can until it's important. Maybe they won't fish until it's important to them. Whatever. I'm trying to put it together for you. They won't seek or fish until it's important to them. Maybe that's what she meant. Okay, so African Girl says, hello, y'all. Okay, hello, how are you?
Hey, African Girl. Welcome aboard.
Dab on this says, hey, fam, I hope you're doing well. Awesome, #believe. African Girl says, okay, I guess no emojis. Oh, yeah, Nightbot would get you. Not me, Nightbot.
There we go. Look at that.
Let's go, Drew. Let's go, Drew. Come on now. It's happening. I think Drew's doing things. Is Drew doing things? Is it happening, Drew?
Stir up. Embrace yourself. It's in the house. He says, hey, love from India. And Morby says that it's whether a comment type of question. Okay. It's a comment type of question. Okay.
All right.
All I can read is what you put in there.
Welcome.
Okay, so Paul says, I'm making shirts for the winners, cast, and crew of the TV show 2-Minute Drill. I'm making a list of ways to leverage the project. There's over 60 recipients. Any ideas?
So she's making T-shirts for the cast of a TV show?
Right, 2-Minute Drill.
And she wants to know, do we have any ideas for what the T-shirts should
She
do?
needs 20 ideas because she's making a list of ways to leverage the project. There's over 60 recipients, but she wants 20 ideas on how to leverage the project.
I mean, the best thing is if there's any way for them to share it, right? I mean, I don't know that show, but I don't know. What the heck? Zan.
Those phone calls?
Zan needs to mute his phone on stream. What's going on here, fam?
There's a cool setting called Do Not Disturb.
We need to have the little, the thing they play in the movie theaters before the show goes on. There's the Sally seat kicker, and there's the
the pre-roll. Wow, I do damage.
Good job.
That's the only alert I get or the phone call I get is when my wife is calling me when she's on the way home.
Oh, but how many times did she call you? That was a lot of calls.
Well, no, only once. The other one was the alarm going off to alert me that I should be expecting a call.
Oh, well, I don't think we need that alarm.
Oh.
You should be expecting a call. We know you're expecting the call.
So the first one is just, anyways, go ahead. What were you saying about 2-minute drill TV?
Trying to figure out a way to get them to share it, right? Ideally, they can share it to their what do you need to put on there to get them to share it to their audience, and to take a picture and put it up somewhere that you can use it. Usually, the best way to do that is to have something to customize it. So the show might have some requirements, but can you make it custom to them, right? So what's the 2-minute drill all about? And then, look at Zan's T-shirt, the Captain America one. It's a customized version with the period and is the shield, and the back has Captain America on it. He's going to share it. He's more likely to share it. Not a guarantee he's going to share it, but because it's personal to him, he's more likely to share it. So I'd be looking at, it's a lot more work, but it gives you a lot more exposure if they share it. So what is going to be of interest to them to the point where they would share it? What's something unique? So they have maybe the front is the same for all of them, but the back is customized for each person. Maybe it has a favorite quote of theirs. Maybe it features a charity that they're involved in. What would make them be super proud on their own to want to share it on their Instagram without you even having to ask, right? That's what you want to figure out. Make sense?
She says, I'm customizing the backs of each shirt with winner, crew, judge, like a sports jersey. Also customizing all of the packaging. And she says, we have similar brains, Evan, LOL.
But more than just judge. And that may be part of the requirements, but something deeply personal to them. Like, what is the 2-minute drill about anyway? What's the theme of the show? Why are people coming on the show? What's the theme? You can start there.
It's David's show. My coach challenged me to come up with these ideas.
It's David's show, but what happens on the show? What's the point of the show? Drew, did you flash for that? Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Nobody could even follow up even if you hit that thing. Oh, Drew! There you go. Okay, you redeemed yourself, even though that was really a Nash play, but good job. Good job.
So just because I make the kill means I don't get the credit, I see.
Yeah, it wouldn't have happened without you, but you basically got a layup there. Okay, so do we know what the show's all about?
2-minute drill was the pitch show that she was on.
It was the pitch show that she was on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how can you... So these are the people who are going to pitch David investment. Like they want David to invest in their company, right? And they have 2 minutes to come on and do it. The good news is they're entrepreneurs. So they like promotion. They have social accounts probably. So what can we do to help an entrepreneur? I don't know how much control you have over things. Like if they use a certain hashtag that David's team will share it. Like, could you work something out that if they use, pick a cause that David cares a lot about, and that could be almost a sponsor of the T-shirt, and if they mention that hashtag on Instagram, David's team will share it too. What does David care enough about? I don't know what he's been. I know his investments, but I don't know what his charitable causes are. That could be cool. I don't know if there's any charitable components to the show in general.
There you go.
Yep. That's how we do. Look, Teemo's way more involved than he normally is. I'm 8 out of 28 KP. Come on now. This whole sit mid lane. Look at my tower too. Look, we have. It's the healthiest tower on the Rift.
What do you mean?
Look at your bot tower compared to my mid tower.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, when you don't roam, when you just sit there, that's what happens. Your tower doesn't take damage. This is great.
Okay.
Okay, Zan?
Well, I had to. Okay.
Uh-oh. What's happened with Zan? Zan's not happy now. Zan was.
I don't like to report people or kick them out.
Oh, you reported somebody. Whoa. Wow.
It's only twice I did that on the stream when they come here and they being really.
And this is one of them.
Yeah, well, number one, you got to respect the ladies here. Number two, you got to respect the stream, and whatever your issues might be, we're trying here to help you, or we'll get that figured out before you come back here. But you just can't come here and do that.
All right.
It's not cool.
All right, somebody, listen, don't get on the wrong side of Zan.
And I don't like doing that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Especially when Zan's, lower energy. You don't want to get on the other side of Zan.
So Olivia's giving Mobius some good advice. You can only decide what will bring you more joy. Stop and be alone with yourself for at least a few minutes each day.
Wow.
Breathe. Because Morbius asked a question earlier, how to bring more joy to life.
You know that ban rhymes with Zan?
Okay.
They got the Zan ban.
Oh.
Yeah. You got Zan banned. That could be a whole thing now. The Zan ban. Be nice to Zan. Be nice to the stream.
It's like
you'll
like
be rewarded.
the ban hammer.
The ban hammer? Wow.
It's like Thor.
Thor? Do we need to get Zan a ban hammer?
But I'm always surprised, and I shouldn't be. I guess I'm always surprised and shocked when it doesn't happen that often, but once in a while it happens when someone comes here and much love and support and encouragement and positivity we attempt to give on the stream every single time, but then they come here from why would you come here and?
It's okay. Don't even breathe energy into Zan.
I know. I just
It's all good. Moving on.
Yeah. So, but it's all good. It is what it is. So Morbius, yeah, that's some good advice that Olivia gave. If Evan or Drew want to tackle that question in regards to how to bring more joy to life.
How to bring more joy to life?
That was Morbius' question.
I would find some time to yourself. Go for a walk. Have a bubble bath.
Ooh.
What are you oohing? The bubble bath or about the game?
No, the double K.
Oh,
The bubble bath? Why not?
Yes.
Whatever. Just some time to yourself. Some time where you're not required to show up for anybody else. Just some time to yourself, out of your normal environment, something you wouldn't normally do. I like walks because having fresh air and having nature and not just being in the same environment can really make a big difference. And the whole point of that walk is just to ask yourself, hey, what do I want to be happier? What would bring more joy to my life? And then whatever ideas come to you, trust that those are good ideas. Oh, we win. Look at that. Teemo mid. Victory.
So were you actually against Katarina, or was Swain mid for the most part?
It was a mix.
You guys won because Sid showed up.
Sid Knie in the house. Yeah. No, I was against. I'm gonna go shot calling. Drew had some good shots. I was against Swain for most of it, and then Katarina came maybe halfway through laning phase. S+. Woo, good job, Drew. Let's check out some graphs. Okay, I did the least damage on the team. But, wait, how long was this game? It's only a 26-minute game. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And I had 8 out of 38
minutes.
KP. That's decent. No, the actual game time was 26 minutes.
Okay.
If it's a 30-minute game and I'm last in damage, then that's a problem. 26 though, we're okay.
That's a massive problem for a Teemo.
Yeah. Well, because I'm not building Landry's first either, so it's fine. All right. Anyway, so the question, like, how to have more joy, that you need to give yourself the freedom to create joy, to brainstorm joy. You know, and so you go for a walk, have nothing planned for like 4 hours out or something. So you doesn't mean you have to walk for 4 hours, but you're not walking thinking, oh my God, I got to get back. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. Because when you are over structured and over scheduled, you can't come up with great ideas. So you got to give yourself a little bit of freedom to be creative. And the point of the walk is to come up with ideas for increasing joy in your life, and you're going to come up with some. And then today you go do one of them. And if you start attacking that list, you'll find that you have a lot more joy to your life. Even giving yourself permission to think about joy will bring more joy to your life.
Yep. And Morbius, my answer will be very similar to Evan's answer. Bring joy to others, and you will have more joy in your life. Just get out there and bring some joy and happiness to other people, and you will get some back.
Bring the joy. Hey, do we know what Olivia does? Do we know
Olivia, they want to know what you do for a living.
They want to know. Well, I want to know. Everyone wants to know.
Everyone wants to know. They all want to know.
What do you have a business, Olivia? You have a job? You got goals? What are you up to? And while we wait for Olivia, let's use this as
Sid is in the house. I love Sid.
Okay.
See, I got even more energy now. You and Bonnie, Olivia's here.
Okay, Zane, I was about to go on a life lesson here, Zane.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So while we're waiting on Olivia, think about what just happened. Most people will come on and pitch their ideas. Most people in their outreach are pitching their ideas. Hey, here's what I do. Here's what I do. Here's what I do. Olivia has not been on the stream for very long. What, did she only show up one day? I think she's only come one day last week, right? Just Friday? Mm-hmm. She's only show up for one day on Friday. And brought so much value. I'm jungle. All right, that's going to be fun.
What?
Brought so much value that then now we're asking her. I'm asking her, Olivia, what do you do? What are you up to? And maybe we've already asked and I forgot, or maybe she already shared, but I'm now thinking that what does Olivia do? How can I help Olivia? Because she's brought so much value to the stream.
And it's so nice because she's making so many great comments in here because she'll say she's giving advice to Morbius. She's saying I reported someone too on my happy blessed troll LOL, and because she had to report someone too. Says Zanban versus Zanband, and then she's like, "Hi Sid."
Zanband.
Yeah. Band, because you remember you said Zanban?
Yeah.
Well, she put a D on it. So it's
Zanband.
Like Zanband.
The Zanband.
Versus Zan Band. Like
Xerxes. I like how you said Xerxes too with a Z. That's great.
Well, did I say Xerxes? Versus. Okay. And then she says, hi, Sid. And then she's like, how was it today? Because, back and forth. And then she was saying, Sid, good, my friend. Excited to hear your latest. And then somebody said, thank you. Said, I told you on Friday. So I guess Sid is talking about how's it going? Hope everything is great with you. Posh Notions. It's good. They're all talking back and forth with each other. And then she said, let's focus on Sid. So Posh has to jump off in a few for a few. She has to jump off in the queue for a few, and I'll be back.
Wait, is Olivia saying she told us on Friday what she did? Or is she telling Sid?
Maybe she did. I told you on Friday. I think she's talking to us.
Well, sorry, we forgot, or at least I forgot. So I'd love a refresh.
And then AJ's in the house. Hello, AJ. Hello, how are you? Is that I told you on Friday for us, Olivia, or for Sid or Posh? Because they're talking back and forth so much. If you told us on Friday, you have to remind us. Yeah, I think we're caught up. Oh, said yes, you, Evan. Okay, I guess she told you, Evan. Evan's got a good memory though.
She probably told us before she brought so much incredible value. Because I don't usually forget those kind of things, but maybe I could be me too. But if you'll forgive us, I'd love to know what you're doing.
We would like to know. Oh, a registered nurse case manager. That's right. She did mention that, being a registered nurse.
Mm.
But I think that was at the very end of the screen.
So Lee is going jungle.
Okay.
Just FYI, since you're not paying attention to chat.
Okay. Where am I going?
That's a great question. Smokey is going ADC. I think you're going top.
I'm going top? Okay, I'll just see where people are going. That's where I'll go. So what is that? I mean, maybe part of it is because I don't understand what that does. So what does a registered nurse case manager do? I think that's what you said, right?
Mm-hmm. So what do you actually do?
Are you the nurse? Do you manage the nurses? Registered nurse case manager?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Is that your own business? Are you working in a hospital? You work for the government? You work in a clinic?
Yeah, you manage the cases of registered nurses. And Sid said there was a cyclone here in Mumbai today. So he had to be careful while staying at home. Yes, you got to be very careful, Sid.
Stay safe, man.
Yeah, because we need you, man.
The COVID cases seem to be getting better, though, in India, at least past couple of days.
Clearly hit a bad case up there, yeah.
So just to follow up, Evan, all emails have been sent.
Oh, perfect. Nice. You want to share stories around that, Drew?
I more just fear the backlash, but
the backlash from who?
I'm like I said, I don't know. I just for whatever reason, it just does not sit well with me. So we'll see.
We're pushing Drew out of his comfort zone.
Yes, yes, we are.
Welcome to the party, Drew.
Yeah, Drew doesn't fight for 1,000 years. He just doesn't. Step one. You're okay, Drew. You're okay. You're okay. Breathe.
Like I said, we'll see. I mean, if worse comes to worse and I get backlash, it's on you. So
sure, I'll take it. Say, Evan told me to send this.
Yes.
No problem.
So I am thinking about partaking in a challenge next month.
I'm taking what challenge?
So I am thinking about going on a 4-day feeding, 3-day fasting every week for an entire month.
All right. Is 3 days on,
like 3 days off?
Wait, a 3-day including evenings or what?
So basically it would be. Wait a second. What do they want?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So you're gonna go 72 hours and do not eat at all. Just drink water.
Yeah. So water only.
For 72 days.
Well, no, not 72 days.
I mean, you got 72 hours. That's
yeah. So basically, I would stop eating dinner of Monday evenings.
Okay.
I would be fasting until dinner of Thursday evening.
Hold on, say that again. You're going to start eating when?
Stop eating Monday dinner.
Monday dinner.
So eat dinner on Monday,
and
then not eat again until dinner on Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. So three times 24 hours.
Yes.
All right. That's cool.
Well, what brought this on? What made you decide this?
So I've been thinking about doing this for probably 3 or 4 months now, and I was getting my annual dose of Jason Fung.
Intermittent fasting. Hello.
Yeah. And
He should be a client, man.
dude, I
Have
told,
you reached out?
No, I told the Bioptimizer folks that they need to get him on their podcast because like he's freaking awesome.
What's his name? Jason who?
Jason Fung.
How you spell Fung?
Okay, so pitch him. He should be a client. Oh no, Drew dies. Drew.
Yeah.
Come on, Drew.
We went a little
Too aggressive,
little too aggro.
Drew.
Yeah,
You have to go aggressive after your clients, okay?
How do you spell his last name?
Fung.
Fung.
He's Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah, he is Canadian. His practice is in LA though, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know much about him.
I'm pretty sure his practice is in California.
Okay.
I went through all of his books. Nope, that didn't work.
But isn't this like an extreme intermittent fasting because you're doing 3 days in a row?
So
No,
fasting.
this is doable.
So fasting kind of falls into like 3 different categories. There is intermittent fasting, which is like sub 24 hours, and then there are short-term fasts, which are up to 5 days, and then there are long-term fasts, which are usually longer than 5 days. That's usually how it's categorized.
Wow.
So.
But you've done this before, though, right?
Yeah, I've done a 72-hour fast. Actually, it was technically 96-hour fast is when I broke.
Aren't you weak? Doesn't it affect your thinking and your critical,
so
skills and all that? Doesn't it?
At least my experience, I did not have any like cognitive problems. The main thing was, like halfway through, like into the 70, like day 2.
You didn't have enough
back.
salt.
Yeah. Day 2, back end of the day was like no bueno. Things were not doing well. But like once you got past the 72-hour mark, things actually got easier. And then I ran into a problem where I did not have enough salt and started getting like really, really bad back cramps.
What's the one when people start seeing visions and start hearing voices?
Is there one that does that?
I mean, if you add psychedelics to anything, I'm sure that can happen. But typically with fasting, not a major thing.
Religious people kind of report that. That's all that. I hear religious people report that they start, seeing things and seeing visions and hearing voices and stuff. But I think that's if you go past a certain amount of days, like after 5 days.
Yeah, like I said, the longest I've done was 96 hours, and the only reason I came out of it was just because I just reached a point where I was like, okay, my back hurts so much that I need to. There's clearly something wrong, and going any further would probably not be helpful.
Okay, but you're gonna be missing out on protein, electrolytes. You'll be missing out on important nutrients for your body.
Well, I mean, like, you're implying that your body doesn't store any of those things.
Okay. And you don't check to get a doctor, get checked out by a doctor.
Nah.
For 3 days, you're fine.
Have you ever done that, Evan? Done 3 days? Like
Yeah,
that?
he just recently did, like a month ago.
66 hours is my longest.
Oh.
I've done 60 something. 66 is the longest. Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of comments around intermittent fasting.
Wait, what happened with Olivia? Did she write back about the whole what does the nurse
Okay, well,
where she works?
She works for an insurance company.
Okay.
And let me see. Take care of yourself. You are enjoyable. You are an enjoyable and vital part of this chat.
Nice.
And then she says to Drew, intermittent fasting is good, but start small. And then she says, Zan, you can keep up your protein electrolytes without food. And okay. So her response to your thing was,
she works in an
company.
insurance company. So is she making sure that people are actually doing what they say they're gonna do?
That's for you, Olivia. Okay, so Christian Salinas is in the house. He wants to know how to stop comparing yourself in a bad way. Start comparing yourself in a good way. Okay,
Yeah, I
now
mean, honestly, that's a great. The fact that you've already caught it, that there's a difference, is
the perspective.
fantastic.
It's
So
a perspective.
yeah, anytime you find yourself comparing in a bad way, you ask yourself, how can I make this positive? To show, basically, it's just showing that this is what's possible, right? Healthy comparison is showing that this is what's possible. Like this is what humans can do, and if they can do it, then I can do it too.
Amar Singh is in the house. He says hi. Amar Singh is from India, I believe. Another one came from the other side, which is good. Rohit Singh, he says hi, yo, bro. A lot of guys from India pop up. This is really good.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
And your buddy on here, Mr. Feet, wants to know,
He's my buddy.
should I drop out of college to start my business? Okay, you'll say, what is your business? His business is,
Oh, it doesn't really matter. I mean, to drop out of college to start a business depends on. Do you absolutely love what you're doing? Do you see a path forward to turn this into something legit and big and real? Do you see schooling as your path to help you get bigger? Are you making connections? Are you learning? Are you getting better? And do you need the backup plan? Like if all the answers to those are like, hey, this doesn't serve me anymore, then it really is just, do I need a backup plan?
well, he says, Sid, I'm going to let him answer, but he said, this is Mr. Feet again. He says, my business is selling feet pics to millionaires around the world. It pays well. Should I drop out of college or pursue it full time?
Same answer.
To pursue it full time. That's what he said.
Same answer. The answer doesn't change.
Sid says, why are so I don't know, Sid. Why are so many trolls on the stream these days? Come on, man, Mr. Feet. This is not a platform for this. But, I don't know if he's telling the truth or what. I don't know.
That's still.
Anyways, Olivia says, LOL, I have over 1,170 referrals since January the 1st, 21. I have grown this program for the past 5 years, but I have little administrative support.
Yeah, see, I just don't really know what she does.
We still confused on what you do, Olivia. And Olivia says, at Sid, maybe this is a safe place for Mr. Foot. Well, Mr. Foot did, ask some a couple of good questions earlier. Then I don't know what's going on right now, but sometimes that's the trick. It seems like you're legit at first and then do something else later. I don't know. We're still trying to feel this. I'm still trying to get a benefit of the doubt. So hey, I let them reveal themselves. That's what I do. Let them show who they really are. So let me see. There were some things I want to go back up. Let me see. I want to look at. Okay, not that one. So Sid said, thanks, Olivia M. Gives, and thanks, guys. Gonna be safe. Don't worry. It's nothing serious as far as everyone. Oh, everyone is at home. Okay, so that's about the cyclone. Mm. And then AJ says, Sid, this is Sid is speaking to Drew.
Okay.
At Drew, I'm trying intermittent fasting too. Not an extreme kind though. It's pretty good. It's also useful if you want to gain muscle or retain muscle while cutting.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much follow an intermittent fasting regimen. I don't necessarily hold myself strictly to a 16-8 or anything like that.
Well, does he have specific programs for you to follow?
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason does have a couple of regimented things in his books.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I have followed any one of them to a T, but at least I kind of when I did have been doing longer term fasts greater than 24 hours, I kind of just go cold turkey and suffer the consequences.
You should look at chia seeds.
Chia seeds, okay.
It's pretty sure Fung recommended. Pretty sure he's on board. Most of the people who are hardcore into like how to survive longer fasting. Obviously, coffee, cinnamon, electrolytes, all the usual stuff. But chia seeds, when you grind them, it makes this paste, and it's just it's all fiber. It's all fiber, so it fills you up, but it doesn't break your fast.
Interesting.
So
I was familiar with the coffee. Honestly, like I don't necessarily have a problem fasting. I don't. I mean, at least for me, it's really not that big of a deal. I haven't had to like feel like I need to cheat in any manner.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
but
Good luck. Keep us
Interesting,
posted, man.
yeah, we'll. Like I said, I'm planning on.
Are you gonna post it every day?
I mean, I'm definitely going to. One, I'm starting next month, not necessarily right this second.
Right.
But
And just for 1 month, just the month of June.
yep, just the month of June.
Okay.
I'm at like a weight plateau where I basically fluctuate between.
Are you doing it to lose weight?
Well, I mean, like fasting is a weight management strategy.
Okay. I thought some people did it just for the practice discipline, control their body.
Yeah.
You have weight loss, you have religious reasons, and then you have the life extension.
The religious reason is to get more spiritually connected to God. Right? To tell the flesh to shut up, to get more connected to God. Right?
I don't know.
In a spiritual sense.
Or the longevity. Like
Yeah.
people are very big advocates, like in the anti-cancer world. The best way to prevent cancer is to do regular long fasts.
I didn't know that. Okay. So AJ says, anything else, Drew?
I mean, nothing in particular.
Okay. AJ said, I was talking to Apple customer support on call
Mhm.
and felt good. Supported cared after talking to them even when my problem wasn't solved. And I was wondering how they do that. Have you experienced that?
Wait, read that one more time.
Yeah. He was talking to Apple customer support
Mm-hmm.
on call, and he
Uh-huh.
felt good and supported and cared after talking to them, even when my problem wasn't solved. I was wondering how they do that. Have you experienced that? So he called Apple Care. They made him feel supported and cared for, but they didn't solve his problem. So he's wondering, how do they still? Have you experienced that before?
I mean, I used to work there, so
It's
So
really
maybe
it's about the person. It's all about the person. Like
yeah.
It was just kind.
you make them feel heard.
Yeah,
Make them
and they
feel
was-
special,
Even though
make
they
them
didn't solve your
feel-
problem, they still made you feel like you
Yeah,
were
I'm sure like Zane's got a million stories from Disney about that too.
Yeah.
About how somebody came in and was complaining about something, and then you just turn it around by being nice.
Yeah,
It's
just
really
caring. Yeah,
yeah.
and it makes such a big difference too.
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Olivia. My bad. Okay, I retract what I said last Friday. Z isn't answering our questions. Okay, let me see. What am I missing?
Ruh-roh.
I must be missing something.
Uh-oh.
I thought I was getting everything. Okay, hold on, Olivia. Where am I missing?
It's only because Cookie's not here.
Does Drew
Hi,
understand what
Hi,
Olivia
Posh.
does?
Welcome back. So, okay, Posh is back. And let me see. Who am I missing? Okay, let me go back up.
Drew, did you
okay.
understand what Olivia is doing?
What's that?
I mean, I didn't quite
She works
so
at an
close.
insurance company,
Yep.
managing caseworkers, managing. No, you're saying okay, like I'm explaining it to you. So I don't know. I'm asking.
Maybe Zan needs to just read it again.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see what questions I haven't. I haven't.
Zan's already
answered.
in. Zan's already in hot water with Olivia. For
Yeah,
not answering
Olivia
the
says
question.
I'm running this chat, yo. LOL. She's running the chat now.
Uh-oh.
She says it's top secret. Even I don't know what I do.
It's what?
Olivia says it's top secret. Even she doesn't know what she does.
It's top
Oh.
secret. I don't know what I do. Oh my gosh.
And then Drew said, "At Drew, like my youngest son." Okay. And
I think
then,
that was in terms of the fasting conversation.
okay. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to look. What questions did I miss, Olivia? I thought I got everybody.
Uh-oh.
Talk to me. What questions did I miss? Sid said, "At Drew, you can also try a no salt fast where you don't eat foods with salt in them for the entire day. We Hindus do it for certain religious occasions, but I think it helps for weight as well."
So no salt. I would imagine that like the main driver to that is like trying to like mitigate inflammation, because I know salt can be an agitator for inflammation. That would be my guess. That's the first time I've heard of that though.
And Posh says, to answer Evan, JA Worldwide is his sponsor of 2 Minute Drill, and David supports the Unstoppable Foundation.
Ooh, okay, so Jay is Junior Achievement. I used to be on the board for Junior Achievement in my...
Oh, wow. That's old, yeah.
So, like, okay, so here it gets to how much does he value JA? You know? Like, would he be willing to, if anybody puts out the T-shirt, wears it, and has hashtag Junior Achievement in the description, in the caption, would he be willing to retweet that or reshare that or put it with his audience, right? Because if he just kind of cares about it, then it's not important enough. But if he really cares about it, it's deep and meaningful to him, then that's where everybody who comes on the show would do it, right? You get a chance to be shared to David Meltzer's Instagram story, even just knowing that he cares about it. If you have any interest in building any kind of relationship with him and you know he cares about it, that's a great call. So now you got 60 people, 60 entrepreneurs sharing the T-shirt. They got to tag you, they got to tag David, and he'll share it. Would David do that? Maybe, maybe not. But if you can combine it with something like that, you give a easy incentive for people to want to share your shirt.
Dan Lee is in the house. He said, "Yo, what's up, Dan Lee?"
Dan Lee, Dan, welcome aboard, man.
And AJ says, "Hey, dude, did you used to work there?" Yes, he did. He used to work at Apple. And then Posh says, "He's pretty involved. How do I ask him that?"
He's pretty involved. How do I ask him that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. He's pretty involved in what? In Junior Achievement? Or you want to ask him how involved is he?
Mm. And Sid said, "At Posh Notion, good luck bonding. You're going to kill it."
Woo! Nice. Love the encouragement as always.
He's pretty involved with. She said, "He's pretty involved with JA."
Okay.
How do I phrase that? Ask him to share.
Hey David, I've got this crazy idea to help give way more exposure to Junior Achievement, a cause I know you care a lot about. What if on our 60 t-shirts we put hashtag JA2021 and we ask people to share it and tag us on social media, and anybody who does, we share it to your story. I'm happy to collect all the list and names and share it with your team and make it super easy for them. Is that something that you would be down for? There you go.
Even Olivia's like, "At Posh, if he's involved, then be bold and approach." And Posh says, "Oh, that's good." And thanks, Sid. And Olivia says, "Be bold."
Just take what I said word for word and send.
Yeah, rewind us and take it verbatim.
Does Teemo get Bork?
Huh? Bork?
Yeah.
Why would I do Bork? I'm not going AD.
I don't know. Malphite seems to think you need Bork.
Oh, all right. I don't know why. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh.
Olivia, am I doing better on the questions?
Oh.
Let me know. Okay, so we got another one. Dan Lee says, I faltered in my music dreams. Need some positive exterior feedback to melt my insecurities.
You still have time. You haven't faltered in your music dreams. You got lots of time. You've only faltered if you quit on it. Everything else has been learnings. So go make, go create.
And Park says, side note, my identity was stolen Friday. I don't know what dummy thought it was a good idea. I was a good target. LOL. I'm rebuilding my credit. He didn't get much.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had my whole wallet stolen, everything out of my car. We were on tour in LA, so I feel you. It's annoying.
You have to rechange everything.
And the worst part was I couldn't get to my bank because there were no TDs on the West Coast. I was in LA, and my bank requires you to go. And I mean, it makes sense that you have to go into a branch, but there were no branches on the East Coast, West Coast. Sorry.
Olivia says, Z, you are much more attentive, but thank you.
You're much more intense.
Attentive.
Oh, attentive. Oh, okay.
Because see, when
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
you
or
ignore
Drew
it.
is talking, and you guys giving long answers, I can't interrupt. I can't like just jump in, and then it's a follow up. If you guys make sense, and it's a follow up, I try to attach that together. But that's okay, Olivia. Stay on my case and make sure I stay attentive. We want to make sure we answer all questions here, well, as much as we can, before the stream goes viral. So, oh my God, TD, this is posh. Oh my God, TD Bank was the bank he opened a fake account in my name with.
Yeah, TD. I mean, TD Bank is giant here in Canada. It's Toronto Dominion Bank. Like Toronto's in the name, so it's big.
Snap.
Whoa, Drew's getting picked off.
Olivia
got-
says
I
she
got-
got
I got
my back.
pushed.
Woohoo. Thank you, Olivia.
So we had to. What did we do? We had like my cards couldn't work. My Visa didn't work. Nina's Visa didn't work. I think we were living off of PayPal money. I think that's what we do. Yeah, I think we took like what I had in my PayPal account, and then put it onto a U.S. debit card that we had, because all of our Canadian accounts were locked. And I mean, it makes sense. Fraud. I lost my, people
Yeah.
were spending on a whole bunch of stupid stuff, so it makes sense that they would lock it. But I had to go into a branch to unlock it. So the only thing that I had was a U.S. debit card, but I don't keep money in my U.S. account. So we had to, whatever was in my PayPal, then convert over. Yeah. Anyway, good times.
Pasta, she was there. So I remember when that happened to you, Evan.
Yeah, that was the tour. Good times on the tour. That was the day before I went to go interview Tim Story, and we had to go rent because all of our stuff got stolen, all of our camera lights and all that stuff. So we had to go rent it for the day to do the interview with Tim.
She said she had a freeze up credit, call the police, etc., etc. Just a PITA. And then Olivia says, I worked in fraud for Wells Fargo for 5 years. You get tired of being a victim and rise above. We are fully caught up. All the guys on the other side, come over here and say hello to us. Give me some of your energy. And let's go. And Pa says, I don't know how he did it without my ID. I don't know, man. Some of these guys are.
So I had the only instance of this kind of nonsense that I've had was I literally had just taken a flight from Cincinnati to Boston, and for whatever reason, one of my bank cards got swiped at what was it? It was like 3 different Home Depots on the west side of Cincinnati, and a gas station.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you were
They
first
love the
time.
gas stations. The gas stations are the first.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And it was funny too because like when I called the like I thankfully I got an email notification like saying, hey, these transactions look weird to us, can you verify these? It's like, okay.
Right.
When I called them and told them that I was in Boston, it was like, yeah, got the steal. Sorry.
Did not go with the story. When I got to Boston, I told them, yeah, I got the steal.
Like you were speaking for the guy who stole your credit card.
Yeah, but I called him. I'm like, I am currently sitting in Boston, and I just got the email. Help me understand what needs to happen. They're like, wait, you're in Boston? I'm like, yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, we can definitely file a claim and do all. It took like, I think it took like 8 weeks for the whole thing to get like finally resolved, but it was yeah. Sorry about the.
Oh, it added. Definitely added.
Oh, Chakti says, happy early birthday
Ooh,
wishes.
Jack in the house. Welcome back, man. Been a while. Always good to have you. Thank you. Birthday wishes. Thursday. I think we're doing a Thursday birthday stream.
Well, you got movement makers and you got Facebook inside readers and you got this. That's a lot on your birthday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh my gosh, this Cho'Gath.
Public facing day. Good job, Drew. Good
I
job.
says, this guy opened a fake account and deposited a fake check from my hometown. I got all the mail here and was like, how did I bounce a check in an account that's not mine? Wow.
Crazy. That was the first time that's happened to me in any kind of significant way. And it wasn't even that much. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much they spent. $1,000? I don't know. I'm guessing.
But the camera equipment was had to be expensive.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like but that whatever. I mean, I can't.
You have insurance on that, on all that stuff?
No, I don't think so. That wasn't the big deal though. Was that I couldn't get access to my bank accounts until I came back from. I was 45 days away from being able to access any money. Good job, Drew.
I don't know if my carrying will be enough.
It's got to be enough, Drew. It's got to be enough. Don't think that way. Think positive, carry thoughts, Drew. Come on now. We need you. We need you, Drew.
Use some of that Drew Q.
Drew Q. The Drew Q plays. Make it happen, Drew.
Ah, missed it.
Oh, that was close, actually.
Ah.
Even though Lydia said you can do it, Drew.
You can do it, Drew. Come on, Drew.
Sad face. Oh, that's a Cho'Gath.
Don't get picked off, Drew. We need you. You're a pillar of this community. All right, here we go. So does that help, Posh? You need more ideas? If the junior achievement angle for Dave doesn't work, then you need something that the entrepreneurs would be proud to share it. Honestly, if you think about this, Bonnie, if you had an unbreakable T-shirt that also had the 2-minute drill logo on it, you would wear that and proudly share it. So that's what I would. That's the next step. Is like put both the logos on side by side. Put both logos on side by side, because they'll share that stuff.
That should take all the ideas.
Yeah. That's the other one I got for you. Both logos. If Zanderman was gonna go pitch on the show, and you gave him a T-shirt that had the Zanderman logo and the 2-minute drill logo, he would wear that and he would show it off on his social media. You just got to now make 60 custom T-shirts by putting their logo on it.
She said, I'm going to create a winner circle on IG. I just have to ask to see if I'm allowed.
I don't know what that means.
Because you got to get permission. Maybe it's some branding or some logos that's involved intellectual property.
Oh, yeah, but to create a winner. Oh, the winner circle is something else. That's a different idea. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, of course. Yeah, you got to ask if you're able to do it.
Allowed to use the JA logo, doing achievement logo.
Yeah, and if it's not the JA logo, then it's the hashtag JA 2021, whatever, right?
Olivia, what did you lie about? She said she lied. What did you lie about, Olivia?
Uh-oh. What are you lying about,
Jerry
Olivia?
Klein wants to know, what did you lie about?
I'm still frustrated that I don't understand what Olivia does. Bothers me.
Oh, I am so dead.
Olivia, can you try explain to us again in layman terms exactly
Uh-oh,
what you
Drew
do?
died. Drew.
I know you work for an insurance company. Do they have a department for registered nurses that you manage all the case loads for the registered nurses, or insurance that they report from their patients?
Like, or is it fraud prevention?
Yeah.
Making sure that it's legit what they're doing?
Or do you got to pay out claims based on the cases that the registered nurses give you?
And do you like what you do?
Because we know you like to stream. And what did you lie about? We want to know.
There's all these questions, all these unanswered questions that
Yeah,
we're very curious
you got like
about.
2 minutes to give us the answer before they finish the game.
Are they throwing? I feel like they're throwing.
Something's happening. Oh, okay. So here we go.
Woo! Let's go. March to victory. Come on now.
I don't know. I feel like the Vi just kind of like kept going back in and chunking a bunch of damage and then backing out and then went back in. I don't know.
We take it. We take those. We take those.
Got to get some towers out of this.
All right. You guys push. I'm pushing bot.
On trucking. Oh, got him.
Nice job, Drew. Let's do it. Come on, Drew. Come on, Drew. What else? Zen's face looks confused. What's he doing?
Now, I want to make sure this wasn't the one I had. I just make sure. I'm like, how did you get back in there? But that's not the same one. Mr. Pete says to Evan, hold on. Everybody just wait for a minute. Time out. Let me go back up. Before Dan Lee says, I agree. I have more time. My creativity just has a flow as I'm used to, and it becomes devastating because how do you have a purpose that you can't do all the time?
Well, don't worry about doing it all the time. Worry about what you have, and are you maximizing it? Like all the time doesn't matter. You've got a certain amount of time. The more that you spend on it, the more you'll be able to spend on it. But right now, you've got a certain amount of time. Make it count. Like, what can you do with what you do have? That's what matters right now.
Okay, so Mr. Feet has come back, and he says, thanks for your answers to my question. Just email my college dean and told him that I want to drop out.
Oh,
Big move.
He says, Feet pick business, here I come.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing it, guys. The comeback is real here.
Oh, Bosch says, by the way, she loves Clubhouse.
Loves Clubhouse? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, now that it's on Android. You've been having some good conversations, meeting some good people.
Let me see. Olivia says, I'll be happy to elaborate someday, but not via chat. It's way too much to write. Okay. And then she says, me neither, Sid, but I enjoy the fellowship. Okay, hold on. So let me see. Hold on.
And what brought you to this stream, Olivia?
So Sia says, been on the stream for a few months now. Still don't understand the game or who Teemo is.
That's okay. That's not a requirement. That's not a
Hey,
requirement to be
hey,
here.
Sia, me too. I've been on here for a few months and I don't understand what's going on.
The only requirement to be here is bringing love, man. That's it.
So Olivia, Mrs. Gibbs, what brought you to the stream? What made you come to the stream? Corey Reed says, Olivia M. Gibbs, we have time. You cover most of the other questions, haha. And let's see.
This game is getting stressful. This game is getting stressful, guys.
I mean, we still have barons, so like.
Oh, she says she enjoys the fellowship here.
All right.
And Corey, thank you, my friend. And hey, Corey, happy Monday. Okay, they're talking. Good to see you. Thanks. Okay, Posh. She said, haha, me neither, that's it. And I've been watching for years, so nobody understands Teemo of the game. That's funny. Evan, when I was looking for ideas, I put out my notes from your tour.
From my tour? Is that Bonnie? Man,
Yeah.
that was a fun tour, guys. That was a lot of fun.
So what brought Olivia here is her algorithm and the spirit that she follows.
So, like, do you follow one of my YouTube accounts? Or just super
Yeah, how
random
did you
happen
get-
to
yeah.
pop on the stream?
Hanif, go for it.
Huh?
Hanif in the house, he's like, hi, do you read the chat? Yeah, just go for it. He reads the chat. I read the chat for him. The chat gets read.
Yeah, I don't read the chat, but Zan is our reader. So the chat gets read most of the time.
See,
Sometimes-
here's proof. Here's proof. Corey Reed just says, as Sid, they're better. I just got the toothbrush my dentist recommended, so I think he'll be off my case for a while. Ha. Well, what are you up to today? Now, see, I only have to read that part because they're talking to each other.
Oh,
But
okay.
Hanif, I just want you to see that I actually read the chat.
Zan reads the chat. Okay,
Sometimes.
this is most of the time. He's trying. The intention is to
Yeah,
read the
most
chat.
of the time. 80% of the time.
Sometimes we get sidetracked, but the intention is to read the chat. Okay, we're fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting. This is it.
Well, Hanif, I
Uh-oh.
bet you, I guarantee you I read what you write. So just type in your question.
All
you
right,
hear
there
now-
you go.
You hear from the other side, get your question before the game is over.
Yeah, this is it. This is
Oh, Posh, you made my day. Posh says, Zan, you're the man. Thank you, Posh. I love you for that. Sometimes it's good to hear it.
it is his name.
And Olivia says, glad you know you're reading, Z. LOL. Honey, it doesn't matter if I'm reading or not if you don't type in a question. Make use of it. You're here.
Ooh.
And Sid said, haha, me too. I'm here for the great vibes and the great people. Thank you, Sid. We love it.
Yeah, man.
That's what it's all about, man. Great vibes, great people, great answers, great insights, sharing, caring, all that good stuff.
Okay, so if
Oh.
you were me, Evan,
Okay.
and you swapped out an item for something else, would it just be boots?
Yeah, you
Or it'd be
swap out
something
boots.
I mean, I've got like almost
Death
4,000
cap. How do you not have death cap? Boots for death cap.
Okay.
If you have enough. Oh, the plays!
There we go.
Teemo
There we
gets his
go.
first kill, and it's a big one. Oh, I think we're gonna win, guys. I
Oh,
think we're
snap.
gonna win.
That'd
Oh,
be two in a row.
I mean, the Teemo mid, although I was top on this game, but I queued as mid. That's what
Focus,
counts.
focus.
actually, no. You queued as jungle.
Well, I queued as mid, and I got jungle.
All right, guys, get your last questions in real quick.
Yeah, it's coming to
Hurry
it,
up.
guys. It's coming
Hurry
to
up.
it. It's coming to it. Final countdown.
Don't think, type. Bonnie's got a lot of ideas. Olivia's gonna let us know what she does next time.
Olivia's gonna let us know what she does next time.
Yeah, she's gonna break it down for us.
Whoa,
Sid
why am I
said,
taking
discovered
power
the
shots?
stream months ago, got an ad for it while I was watching Evan's other video. I decided to click the link and check it out. Best decision of my life.
Wow. Okay, well.
Sid, I love it. Thanks, Sid.
And we win! Holy
Oh,
cow,
snap.
we win!
There
Two
you
in a
go.
row.
That was. Oof.
That was good job, Drew. Drew's gonna get great shot calling on that one. Good job, Drew. Oh my goodness, the winning continues. Let's check out damages. How did the damage do? Oh, third place. All right, we take that.
There we go. Most honorable.
We take that. Drew is our most honorable. All right. Well, good job, guys. We win. We are on a streak. I'm liking it. We're working our way. We got to get the gold. That's still the goal. We're silver 4. Feels like this Teemo mid experiment is the answer.
The answer.
The answer. We'll see. Not on tomorrow, but we are back Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. We will see you there. Come on, bring your questions. Continue to believe. We'll see you then. Thank you, everybody.